So today we'll do the Outwardbound Kriya, which is a short set but quite dynamic, which is a great way to start the day. I did it this summer and it saw me through. And we'll finish off with a Kirtan Kriya meditation, which is a beautiful meditation. It got me out of a pickle more than once. We'll just start with coming back to the body. So make sure you're sitting comfortably, your shoulders are very soft, your face is relaxed. Close your eyes. And bring your attention to your breath. Don't change anything to your breath, just observe it. Notice how you're feeling inside. Whatever day and week you've had, just leave all the action out of this room, and we'll make the intention for this hour to bring all our attention to our body. So just noticing your breath, the sound of your breath, how deep it is, how you're feeling energetically, if you're feeling energized or a bit flat or whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't judge, just observe. And then we'll do a quick body scan. Bring all your attention to the parts of your body that are pressing against the mat, the ankles, the lower legs, the sitting bones. Feel gravity pulling your body down towards the center of the earth and feel strongly supported by the ground. And then bring your attention to the belly and notice your belly move with the breath. Notice the clothes rubbing against the skin as your belly moves. Again, don't change your breath, just notice. And then move your attention up to the lungs and the heart center. And again, notice how the rib cage moves with your breath. And notice how you're feeling inside, whether you're feeling a bit tight or expanded. Be grateful for your lungs that are always there, working, pumping oxygen into your blood during your whole life, connecting you to all the living beings around you. There's this wonderful dance of oxygen between all living creatures, human beings, animals, plants. And then bring your attention to your shoulders, they're feeling soft, your upper arms, your elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the backs of the hands feeling a little bit cooler, the palms of the hands feeling a bit warmer and tingly, the thumbs, index fingers, third fingers, fourth fingers, fifth fingers, the two hands feeling warm and tingly. And then bring your attention back down to your sitting bones again and slowly move your focus up the spine vertebrae by vertebrae to the back of the neck. Straighten the spine and bring your attention to the inside of the throat. Notice the air is cooler as you inhale and warmer as you exhale. And then bring your attention to the chin, the lips, upper lip, lower lip. The tongue is soft in the mouth. The tip of the nose, The point between the two eyes, the eyebrows, the eyeballs soft in their sockets, the forehead, cheekbones, cheeks, ears, crown of the head, your whole body is feeling fully present. And whenever we feel a bit overwhelmed or things are going too fast in life, it's always useful to come back to a sense. It could be hearing, it could be touch. It's an easy, could be the breath. It's an easy way to reconnect with ourselves and feel at home. And if you'd like to bring your hands to your chest in prayer pose, and we'll tune in with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I tune in to the divine within me. Inhale, exhale, and inhale deeply to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And relax your hands. So we'll start with leg lifts, which work on the core muscles, the third chakra, and I just think core muscles are essential. Always try and include it in your workout. It's good to hold your back. It prevents back pain and makes you strong emotionally as well. So come to lie on your backs, your arms on either side, and press the small of your back against the mat and keep your lower back pressed against the mat throughout the exercise. And as you inhale, bring your right leg up at 90 degrees and then the left at 45. As you exhale, bring them both down. As you inhale, bring the left leg up at 90 degrees and then the right at 45. Exhale, both down. And keep on going with this pattern. One leg up at 90, the other one at 45 degrees, and both down on the exhale, and then you reverse. And keep on going. You can go at your own rhythm. If you want, you can place your hands under your buttocks for extra support, if it helps. Make sure you're always pressing your lower back against the mat to protect your lower back. Powerful breathing. Make sure the second leg doesn't go any higher than 45 degrees. It doesn't come all the way up. Keep breathing powerfully. Keep your shoulders soft, your face soft, smile. All the effort is in your abdominal muscles. You're doing great. Keep on going. Remember, the second leg only goes up halfway. We're halfway through, that's great. At every inhale, imagine invisible strings hanging from the sky, pulling your legs up. Keep pressing your lower back against the mat. If you feel the exercise is too strong and you need to take a break, and you can keep on visualizing yourself doing the exercise. Studies have shown that just visualizing your body having an action actually builds up muscle, weirdly, not as much as if you actually do it, but a lot more than if you did nothing. Keep your focus on your third eye, your eyes are closed. As you breathe powerfully, keeping your focus on the third eye will prevent you from hyperventilating and feeling lightheaded. So the third chakra, the abdominal muscles, is considered to be the steam engine of the body. That's where the willpower sits. That's where the capacity to set boundaries for oneself sits. Just another 30 seconds. The next inhale more deeply, hold the breath. Exhale, gently bring the legs down and relax, well done. Completely let go, soften your tummy muscles, your face muscles, your shoulders. Enjoy the rest. Notice the parts of your body that feel activated. It's during the rest periods that all the benefits get consolidated. And now to come up into sitting position, either roll yourself up or come onto your side and push yourself up to protect your lower back. And while you're sitting, I'll demonstrate the next exercise. So all the next exercises we'll be doing 26 times. They're not timed. So stay in sitting position while I demonstrate the next exercise. You'll place your hands above your heads and then bring your legs behind your head and come into Plow Pose. And then come back to lying. And we'll do this 26 times. Don't worry if your feet didn't go all the way back. I did this as a daily exercise over the summer, and it took me about 10 days before my feet touched the ground behind. So just do whatever you can, it'll be fine. And go up to 26 times. So you're lying on your back, your arms above your head, and roll back your head, your feet come back, and then you come back into lying. and then come back into plow. So this exercise is really good for back flexibility, for the reproductive organs. Remember to keep counting, go up to 26. The breathing isn't specified, so just breathe as in how it feels right. You're all doing great. Keep on going. Keep on breathing. And whenever you've done the plow pose 26 times, just enjoy the rest on your back. Well done. I'm just hoping that you're all stopping at 26 and not being overzealous. And once you feel you've rested enough, you don't have to rush it, slowly come back up into sitting pose, either rolling yourself up or coming on your side and pushing yourself up. But take your time. It's a short set, but it's dynamic. The next exercise is plow pose with a twist. So plow pose, for plow pose, I'll just show it to you first. You start in frog on the tips of your toes with your heels touching. As you inhale, your hips come up, your head comes down. But the twist is that so for the first one, you bring your right hand to your chest as your hips come up, and then you put your left hand to your chest for the next one. So you alternate left hand and right hand, kind of bowing every time with one hand. And you do this 26 times. So as you inhale, hips come up, upper body comes down. Exhale, hips come down. And go up to 26. Your eyes are closed, you're focusing on your third eye. So with Frog pose, you're moving all the energy from the sexual organs up to the higher centers, turning it into healing and creative energy. Make sure your head comes up as your hips come down. So your head is always in alignment with your back. We're all doing great. Keep on going. And whenever you reach 26, you stretch your legs and let your upper body hang. I'll just leave you do it in your own time. And then bend your knees slightly and slowly inhale yourself up into standing position. So just stay in standing position, let the breath and the energy settle. And now for forward stretches, come into tree pose. So your feet are hip width apart, your toes are spread out. Really feel anchored, rooted. Imagine strong roots sinking into the ground from your feet. Engage a strong pelvic tilt, strong core muscles, so you have a very straight body from the feet all the way up to the crown of your head. As you inhale, bring your arms up as high as possible. And as you exhale, stretch forward and then let your body come down. And then as you inhale, come up again and keep on going 26 times. Really powerful inhales. Make yourself as tall as possible. Visualize a huge oak tree. That's you. And then as you exhale, at the end of the exhale, you let go completely. You enjoy that feeling of total surrender. Really strong, powerful breath. You're not bending back. You're just reaching as high as possible. Keep really strong core muscles. Fill up your lungs with air as much as possible on the inhale. Imagine that huge oak tree and how much oxygen it takes to blow up that huge canopy of leaves. And when you've done it 26 times, I've completely lost track, so just telling you, so that when you've done it 26 times, at the last one, inhale even more deeply, and then relax the posture. And you're relaxing the posture in standing position. Well done. Now come back down onto your mats for much gentler exercise. A front stretch. So bring your legs out in front of you, give them a good shake, wiggle your toes, massage your legs. Be grateful for your legs. And inhale deeply, make yourself tall. Exhale, stretch forward, leading from the navel. Grab hold of either your big toes, if you can reach that far, or else the back of your feet or your ankles or your shins, wherever you can reach, as long as your legs are straight. And grabbing hold of whatever you're grabbing hold of, start rotating your head gently. And you'll be rotating it 13 times in one direction and then 13 times in the other direction. And the breath is every time your head comes back, you inhale, and as it comes forward, you exhale. So keep stretching forward and rotating your neck and counting the rounds. Rotate very mindfully. Cervicals are sensitive. Go as far as you can go, but without forcing. There you're getting the cerebral fluids to go around in your brain. Keep counting so that when you've done 13 times in this direction, you can then switch directions and do it 13 times in the other. Keep synchronizing the breath. You're inhaling as your head goes back and inhaling as it comes forward. Really enjoy the stretch. And remember to change direction after the first 13 rounds. Keep stretching forward. Keep on going. And whenever you've completed 26 rotations in total, you can come back into easy pose and relax. And now for the last exercise, last but not least, Plow Pose. Excellent for the back. It's one of these energy pick-me-ups. I'll demonstrate it first. You lie on your belly, you grab hold of your ankles. As you inhale, you lift up your upper body and lift up your feet. And as you exhale, you relax down. And you do this 26 times. If you feel like hardly nothing comes off the ground to start with, don't worry. That's fine. As long as you feel it in your body, you're doing it right. So as you inhale, lift up your head and your chest as high as it can go, and your feet. You're arching the bow, and as you exhale, relax. And again, that's an exercise that I found really difficult. I found it difficult to go up to 26 times when I first did it. But after the first 10 days, it felt better. Keep on going. You're doing great. Really fill up your lungs with as much air as possible in the inhale. You can pretend you're one of these puffer fishes that makes itself even bigger than it is. And when you've completed the 26, you can turn around and lie down on your back. Well done, you've completed the set, and it's now time for nice, deep relaxation. So make sure you're warm enough. Make sure you've got a blanket or jumper nearby. So you're lying comfortably on your back. Your head is sinking into the mat. Your shoulders are soft. Your heart area and your lungs feel soft and expanded. Your belly's relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. Your thighs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, soles of the feet, toes. Your whole body is soft and relaxed, and it can completely let go. The ground is supporting you. I'll start the relaxation with the Tibetan singing bowl, and then I'll ring it again to bring you out of the relaxation. And slowly bring your attention back to the room. Notice the sounds around you, the sounds in the room, the sounds outside of the room. Wriggle your fingers and your toes. And stretch your arms above your head. And do a cat stretch to the left. Bring your right knee over your left leg and look to the right. And then do a cat stretch to the right. Bring your left knee over your right leg and look to the left. And come back on your back and rub the soles of your feet together and the palms of your hands. And place your hands over your face, massage your face. Inhale deeply, open your eyes. And then hug your knees and rock from side to side. And then rock backwards and forwards 3 times to come up into sitting position. Welcome back. So yoga really is preparation for meditation. It's in the meditation that the good stuff happens. I mean, lots of good stuff happens in the actual physical exercise also, but meditation is when you access what's bigger, and when, you know, this metaphor of the wave being part of the ocean, where you can kind of feel you're part of something much bigger. So Kirtan Kriya, I have lots of reverence for this meditation. I did it once for 1 hour when I felt completely out of sorts. I didn't know how to get out of a tricky situation. And after 1 hour, I felt grounded and serene, and it's my go-to meditation if I need something. I did it for 2.5 hours one day, and I was in a state of bliss for the rest of the day. It's a good meditation. So I'm quite excited to tell you about it. The mantra is Satanama. Sa is infinite potential. That happens, you know, it's everywhere. Through space, through time, it's about things are about to happen. Ta is when it does happen, is when the seed has been, in the mummy's tummy has been fecunded. It's when the seed of the plant comes up. It's creation actualized. Na is the phase we've got difficulty with, is transformation, death. The chrysalis becomes a butterfly. The butterfly dies and becomes a dead butterfly, and all the elements then feed the plants, and that's Na. And Ma is rebirth. So it's a cycle of life. So as you say the mantra Satanama, it's worth just bearing in mind that's what's going on. That's what we're honoring. And then the mudra, what we physically do is that every time we say one of the syllables, we press the thumb against a different finger. And it's not just touching, it's pressing. They're acupressure points. So you're actually pressing a little bit. So it goes sa, ta, na, ma, and every finger represents something different, which you can read up. And then there's several phases to this meditation. We'll start with a loud voice, which is the voice of the human being, how we communicate. And then we'll whisper it, which is the voice of the lover. And then we'll think it in our minds, which is the communication with the divine in silence. And then we'll come back to whispering and saying it aloud. But I'll tell you what we're doing when, so don't worry about that. And then one last thing, the visualization is you visualize a beam of light coming from the sky, coming through the crown of your head, hitting the center of your brain, which is the pineal gland, and then coming through the third eye going back up to the sky. And this visualization is important. So as you say, sa, ta, you visualize this beam of light coming from the sky through the crown of your head, hitting the pineal gland in the center of your brain. Sa, ta, na. And as you say, ma, it comes out through your third eye towards the sky again. And the pineal gland is considered in lots of traditions the seat of the soul. Science hasn't quite decided what it's for. They know it's related to melatonin, but it's a bit of an area of mystery. And this beam follows the golden path, what's called the golden path. So the crown of the head, pineal gland, it goes through the pituitary gland, which we know is related to all the body functions and hormone production. And it's also known that when you focus on a part of your body, you stimulate it, you stimulate blood flow. So many reasons for this meditation to work. So enough said. There's an app called Kirtan Kriya, very logically, which gives you a little chime every time you go from spoken to whisper to silent. So it means you don't have to keep looking at your timer to know where you're at. So I'll put this on. So I'll just repeat it quickly. What you say, and it's important that you say it, is Satanama. The mudra is Satanama. And the visualization is Sata coming to the center of your brain, Nama coming out through your third eye. Satanama, 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 Satanama. And now you whisper it. If you notice your thoughts wandering, that's fine. Just bring them back to the mantra. Now think the mantra silently in your head, Satanama. Come back to whispering. Sa, ta, sa, ta, sa, ta, sa, ta, sa, ta, sa, ta, sa, ta. Now with a loud voice. Satanama, 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 Satanama. And inhale deeply. Exhale. And just stay for a few normal breaths in silence. And inhale deeply, lift up your arms, stretch your fingers out, make yourself as tall as possible. Keep the posture and exhale. And again, inhale deeply, stretch your fingers out. Exhale. And one last time, inhale deeply, stretch up. And exhale, relax the posture. Well done. We've completed the meditation. I'll just stay for a few seconds. Now the session is coming to an end. Just to see how you're feeling inside. Notice if you feel any different from the beginning of the session. And bring your hands in prayer pose to your chest. And we'll tune out with 2 long time sun songs and 3 satnam. Satnam is a combination of the words truth and identity. The intention is to align ourselves with our true selves. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Inhale deeply to chant Satnam. Satnam. Inhale. Satnam. And one last time, inhale. Satnam. Thank you very much for joining me for the yoga this evening. It's been really lovely sharing it.